Let us know. And we're back again. Happy Monday, Mr. Roner. We made it back again to season three, episode seven now. A Bird on Breakdown. Roner, how you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good. Seeing how that game played out, I could easily see the Bears in the Super Bowl next year. Cause
Yeah,
wow, that was
it was,
yeah,
yeah,
geez.
it was something all right, you know. We got to see, but I guess we'll start first. I'm your host, Gustavo here with my two co-hosts. Ronan's getting his phone blown up.
My phone just decided to like explode.
Okay.
I don't
There
know
was a
what happened.
bomb in his apartment.
Yeah. I was blowing up the toilet earlier, so there's
All
multiple
right.
bombs now in my
Yeah,
apartment.
this is the pinnacle of Bird on
Hmm.
Breakdown. I was checking something this afternoon. It has been officially a year and a couple of days. 2/4/25 is the first on the notes when we had the show starting.
There we go. I think that
So
was probably just the first day that we had the notes.
yeah, I think we started. I think what early
Like
January.
December.
Yeah,
December.
like December, January. But in terms of
I
like
know.
notes and actual like organization, it was good. When I first came here is Jeremy Garrett, our D line coach, and then
Jeremy
Dan
Garrett. Oh
Rocher.
man. Dan
Yeah.
Rocher. Man, that was dark times. The Eberflus era.
Yeah, well, that's when we got rid of
Yeesh.
him, and then we brought in new guys.
Yeah, we were still coming off of how bad Eberflus was.
Yeah, dude, we
Were
were
you guys just
traumatized.
complaining? Oh my God. Were you guys just complaining every episode back then?
Hmm.
Yes, yes. I mean, why is it impossible not to when you're not calling a timeout on one of the most important games on Thanksgiving? You're gonna
Mind you, the
complain.
whole country is watching.
Matt
Well,
Eberflus.
yeah. I mean, he could even hold on to a job with who? The Cowboys.
I know. He's the founder of Al Qaeda and the bane of Bear Down
Okay.
Breakdown. So
Yeah, yeah.
he's probably got a new occupation at Guantanamo Bay.
He's got something over there. Well, how about you share the good news about something in New York? Top five and what? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
We've officially made it to the finalists of the what is it? The
The
College
IBS.
Radio College Radio Awards for the
Hmm.
best college sports show of the year. So,
Yep. Top
thank you to
five.
whoever was a part of that process. I don't even know what that process was like. We kind of just sent off our application and then it was
Just
like,
let it
oh,
go.
and then we got news today. Our boss was like, yeah, oh yeah, he was signing a
Should've-
form because I'm doing this thing for the
Yeah.
Marine Corps, and under it he's like, he is a very hardworking, driven person, blah 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 stuff that's probably not true, and then. He's like, and he's also a finalist in the College National Radio Awards. And I was like, yeah, I am. And so I
You
texted him.
didn't
I was
even
But he
know
like,
didn't
that.
tell us.
yeah, I was like, are you
He
blowing
didn't
smoke up
tell
my
us.
ass, or like, is there something
Okay.
actually going on? And he's like, no, yeah, you are.
Jesus, man.
Gustavo found the files.
I
So
did find the files, you know what I mean? Um, I had to go in there. I wanted to check. I was like, well, there's no way. We had no email, no reminder, nothing. You would assume you get some sort of email.
Why
And
didn't you
it's
guys
like,
get like a notification for it? It's like, by the way, congratulations
yeah, we
on.
dn't get it. We
well,
didn't get
Oh,
none
because
of that.
we're like, there's seven finalists right now, or like
Yeah,
six or seven
something like
finalists
that.
right now. And so I see you laughing. Shut up. That's not funny. We're
No,
adults here.
no.
6'7" is not funny. I laughed about that in class, but it's not funny, okay?
It
It's
is
time to grow
hilarious.
up. It's time to grow up,
I'm the one
Gustavo.
that has to grow up.
You're the one that has to
Okay.
grow up. You're going into the workforce in a couple of months, buddy.
Okay, okay.
If you're in a board meeting and you do a little thing like that, I'd fire
Guess what,
you.
buddy?
I would fire you. I'd be like, pack your shit, get out of here. You're
Get out of here.
gone. You're
This is
gone.
it's so
Ridiculous.
funny.
This is our podcast anyway, our side podcast. We can say whatever we want.
Yeah,
But
this is our thing. We run this. I'm looking at the Excel sheet right now. It is
we're competing
one,
with people who are actually like on the
two, three,
genuine radio,
four, five,
like who
six. Yeah, it
actually
is
have like
seven.
radio channels. We're just
Yeah,
on
no, it is.
like the
Our own
net
separate thing.
waves.
It's with the University of Indianapolis is UNDTY TV. 90.5 Word, 90.5 Florida A&M, Mississippi State, DAC School, WMSB, KCPR 91.3. So these are like legitimate things.
Hmm.
So we're gonna see how we fare against them.
I know.
Clearly, we
If
did good
we,
enough to hang in with them.
I was, I'm not gonna say something. No.
I will see. Let's probably get our thoughts in here. Well, clearly, we're still good enough if we're competing with these people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somehow, some way, or maybe they just had like a lack of candidates. It was just like all seven of
Okay.
us.
I don't think so because it did
Yeah.
take them a
I don't
minute.
know.
I
When
don't
I was
know,
at U of
but I
A,
mean, congratulations. The fact that you guys didn't know about it is crazy. Like, I think there should have been like at least a notification for it, but I mean, I can't say it's not well deserved.
It
if
is
we
well
win,
deserved.
I'm gonna be walking around the station like
Yeah. With the
next meeting.
trophy,
Look at this, guys.
you're
You
gonna
gotta like take
run
a
it.
look,
You have
dude.
to.
Everybody's
Dude,
gonna.
we're gonna come in with the shirt saying finalists because none of it
The
compares.
funny,
But I
the
did it
funny thing
wrong.
is, we don't even have the most amount of followers on like our social medias that some of the
We
other people
don't.
do.
We
We
really
just,
don't.
we do more. They
We
hate
just
us.
produce quality content. You know what I mean?
I know.
Shout out Henry. Shout out Henry.
Quality con, yeah. Shout out Henry,
Henry.
our guardian angel.
Yes,
Shout out to all the
our knight
haters.
in shining armor. Yeah, the
Yes. All
haters
right.
that were going crazy.
Back to the news. Back to the news. Super
All right.
Bowl.
Yeah.
That sucked. That
Hmm.
was fucking terrible. I think
It
from
was so
start to
bad.
finish, I hate we left at halftime and went to Benihana and I could not care less.
It
I
was
made
so
like
boring.
$40. I made like $40 off of that Super
Nice.
Bowl. And then I went and I saw another betting account that I had where it just had like $30 sitting in it. So I'm like, okay, I'll take you.
There you go.
That
You
was
win.
that was the most exciting thing that I had all night was that.
Yeah,
So
that was
Um,
horrible.
Very boring game. I will say amazing halftime show. We've had back-to-back dud Super Bowls, but back-to-back great halftime shows,
I
which
know the
makes me
Turning
think,
Point USA halftime show is amazing.
mm,
I loved it. Kid Rock.
Buddy's Bruce. Dude, it looks so bad.
I saw a clip of it on Twitter. That did not, it did not look.
There was
Yeah,
10
no.
people in that crowd.
Well, no, it was actually a full crowd. They just had this
Bro.
angle where like the front row is empty because who's gonna pay front row for Turning Point halftime show?
Mm.
I don't know what
I,
they expected.
I
But
sure as hell wouldn't.
it has me thinking that the next Super Bowl matchup, if it's a good matchup, it's going to be a bad halftime show because that seems to be the pattern right now.
It better be
Yeah,
Metallica. It
I would
better
like a
be.
Metallica halftime show. I'll
yeah,
say that.
that would be real
That
fun.
you get all the old white dads out in their garage, they'd be crushing beers. That'd be the only
Okay.
time that you'd probably get like you'd probably get high viewership. I just think people didn't like it because
Do you mean
like
high viewership? The Bad Bunny one's like the most viewed of all. Well, that record's broken every year, but like a bunch of people. I'm pretty sure now that's like the most viewed Super Bowl halftime show.
I
Yeah,
know,
well,
yeah,
get
but
broken every
it's
year.
because they pulled the communities that like weren't
No,
really
yeah.
watching the
I
NFL, like
heard
Spanish speaking
I
community.
heard that in Brazil, apparently they weren't airing like the actual Super Bowl. Like they just
Yeah.
aired the Bad Bunny
Wow.
performance.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna play the numbers. I mean, here's the thing.
They
It goes
streamed it
up every
on
year.
Apple too, right? Because it was an
Yeah,
Apple
Maybe.
halftime.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That was streamed on there. You know what was crazy too? That freaking Usher was number one at one point. His was terrible.
No, yeah, I did
Usher.
not like his. To go from Rihanna to his, no.
Yeah,
Michael
Usher was
Jackson still had the
horrific.
best.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, I
I
think
will
was the
maintain
highest
that.
one. I think
I
he
was
was up there
there. I was there when it happened.
For Michael Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
at
When
the
did that
Super
happen?
Bowl.
Yeah,
No, you weren't,
I
bro.
went.
We gotta stop lying.
I
Wait,
went.
what year did that happen?
Like
We're fact
1994,
checking.
I think.
Okay, dude, you did not go.
I
You're just
did.
lying now. It's not even
How
like
did
a
you?
funny
Yeah,
lie.
how did
It's
you
not even like
go?
believable. That's crazy. That's oh my goodness.
You're
We're
not
looking this
even,
up
If
now.
you
dude,
believe it, it can happen.
buddy.
Michael
You're
Jackson
18. You weren't
Super
even
Bowl.
alive. You weren't even a thought at that point.
Okay.
You weren't
93.
there.
Okay.
You were just particles floating around. You weren't even like you didn't even
Just because I
exist.
was a
Yeah,
particle doesn't mean I wasn't there.
That's crazy.
You
That is
weren't there,
absolutely
bro.
ridiculous. See, this is how bad the Super Bowl
Dude,
was.
we gotta get it off the show.
We're
Yeah.
debating something that you were there, like what, 20 fucking years before you were born? Come on.
Mm.
Come on. I was there at the
we're,
1930 Olympics
we're
when
letting it
Jesse
fly.
Owens broke that
Okay.
record and got that medal. I remember it.
Dude,
I
we're
think
just
if you
I
I
remember
think
it.
if you truly believe in something, it will come true.
okay.
Like if you
All
believe
right,
like if you believe in it so much, you will delude yourself into thinking that it actually happened.
okay, so
Hmm.
let's delude ourselves and thinking our exes are gonna come back. It's not gonna happen. Let's fucking go right back to it. Let's get right back to the bare
No,
numbers.
no, 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 not no
But he's
exes,
so
man.
happy. This how you
No,
this is how you
no,
know this is how you know the
no.
Super Bowl was horrific. All right, let's start with the good things, all right? The Seahawks defense. What do they bring all time for you now? The
Not
Super
top
Bowl.
10. No. Oh, Super Bowl
Really?
defenses?
Yeah, Super Bowl defense.
Yeah.
I just think Drake May sucks. I just
That
think that's what
too.
it was because he struggled in the past couple games and
Yeah.
like they couldn't get it going on the ground, they couldn't get it going in the air. Like I really think that if they played any team, they would have sucked. I
Oh
really
yeah.
do. It's
The
just the
healthy
fact
Broncos.
that yeah, it's just the fact that they were playing like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It was
No,
ridiculous.
They
yeah.
were.
Like
I think
I
the
it's
No,
nuts.
for sure. The Patriots had such definitely had one of the easier routes to the Super Bowl that I remember in recent history. Not only were all the Giants in their division, like the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Bengals, the Bills, they were all either knocked down, banged up, or they had horrible seasons. And I mean their conference final was literally against the Broncos team whose quarterback got a season-ending injury the game before.
Yeah.
And that was a really boring game too, by the way.
Horrific. The Patriots play such a boring brand of football. That's the problem with them. They do the same dink and dunk as offense, and then they wonder why it doesn't work against an elite defense. I think for the Seahawks, they got to be a top 10 Super Bowl defense of all time. I still think the Legion of Boom was higher than them.
Oh yeah,
I
the
think agree on
Legion of
that,
Boom
right?
was like the greatest defense of all time. They played against that 49ers team with like Vernon Davis and Michael Crabtree and like Kaepernick back when he was still good.
Yeah.
Like that
An
was a
elite Frank
matchup.
Gore,
Oh yeah, Frank Gore. Who do they have? They had like a not like lights out
Pierre
defense.
Garcon.
Yeah,
He was still
that
pretty
was an
good.
actual competition. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. The bread was stale and the circus was boring. Like I don't know what to tell
Yeah.
you.
Peanuts were not eating, bro. That was
No.
terrible. At first, I got a little bit hyped when they went in there and started 3-0. I'm like, okay, the offense is chugging. I saw the Patriots moving the ball down
And then
too.
6-0, nine
Yeah,
0.
yeah. 12-0. It was a field goal fest, dude.
They should
Oh, it
have
was
given the
horrible.
MVP to the kicker,
The kicker,
honestly.
Jason
yeah.
Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I mean,
would
good for
never allow
Kenneth Walker.
that.
He's going to be getting a bag. But,
No, yeah.
man,
Yeah, hopefully comes to Chicago.
I don't think we'll pay him that much.
He
get
better
out.
come here.
Get out. He's
Dude, he'd be
re-signing with
great.
Seattle.
Yeah, I know. I'm beginning to lose
100%. And
him.
he's
Re-signing.
gonna get paid crazy money.
He deserves it. He's a really good
Hmm.
player. He just has not been able to be fully healthy. In the 1 year he has been fully healthy, you saw how good he was.
He's been great to watch too. But yeah, amazing performance from the Seahawks defense. I mean, we've seen it time and time again this season. Defense wins games. I very much believe in that statement. And the Seahawks defense was massive. They stopped the Patriots offense both in the running and in the passing game.
I mean, it was brutal to watch. I had a little bit of hope, man. By the time the third quarter rolled around, man, I was almost dead asleep. I
Hmm.
think the worst Super Bowl I ever watched was that Patriots Rams one, and did like 13-3 or something like that. It's a little bit better because it was higher scoring. But Jesus, it was bad. It was really bad. Even last year was better.
Last year was
Yeah,
last year was bad, but even then I still liked it a little more.
but it was still better just because there was
Hmm.
actual scoring going on. I mean, they were just demolishing the Chiefs. Where it's like these two, nobody really cares. Like, you know what I mean? It was just boring.
They didn't even score a touchdown until the third quarter, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think it was fourth, both teams.
Yeah, fourth quarter
Yeah.
was the only quarter where they were actually playing.
Yeah,
I
unbelievable. It
was
was like
eating
watching the
hibachi.
Bears.
I was eating hibachi by like midway through the second half, so
I
I
don't
didn't
blame
even
you.
know what was going on.
It was so bad, dude. I mean, what about those commercials? Like we mentioned, we're
Oh, let's
pre-show.
talk about
The
that.
game's
Let's
gone.
talk about those
The
The
game's
commercials,
game's
gone.
man.
gone.
What in the hell?
The game
it
is
was
gone.
so bad. Like I
Yeah.
like what
Remember the Levi's commercial? We just
the
straight
fact that
cheeks.
Svedka, that crap ass vodka that you get when like you
AI
have like
slop.
$10 in your bank account and you just
Yeah.
want to get like messed up, like they're having the AI robots dance around with it. It's like, oh my God. We talked about it in class.
Horrible.
I was so ready to say that was so fucking bad. Because
Yeah.
but I couldn't say that because literally that the exact day I had a few shots of Svedka. So
Okay.
I can't really say anything. I fed into the economy. I'm a terrible person. I haven't stood on my morals. God damn it. But yeah, no, Svetka's terrible. And like they had like Palantir ads. And, like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the ads at the Turning Point USA halftime show would have been better than what was going on there. It was so bad. Oh my God.
Remember when they used to be the focal point? Like people wouldn't even watch the game just to watch the ads. It used to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to be really good.
They're horrible
Every
now.
every ad was AI. Literally every time I looked up to see the ads being like, "Oh, I wonder what's next." It was a freaking AI ad. The only ads that I enjoyed were that like campy 90s Dunkin' commercial with like
Oh
Yeah.
Jennifer
yeah.
Aniston and Ben Affleck. And then I thought that the was it like a crypto company that did like a everybody karaoke
Oh
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Backstreet
yeah,
Boys?
yeah.
like
That
crypto for everybody.
I guess that was fun. There was also a Sabrina Carpenter like Pringles commercial where she had like a Pringles boyfriend and then like the
Who?
Pringles Sabrina
What?
Carpenter.
Who? I don't know who that
Buddy, come
is.
on.
Who?
He definitely he knows who that is.
You know who that is.
No, I
Well,
don't.
regardless, the AI slop was horrible,
Mhm.
man. I mean,
Yeah,
you
like
know what
four
companies used to
different
put effort?
AI ads. Oh my God.
Mhm.
I
I
was
was
sick
like,
to my
what are
stomach.
we watching? And
Dude,
then
yeah,
there's
it
one
was
ad.
bad.
I can't bring up which ad it is because we'll probably get taken off of YouTube. But you know what I'm talking about, Gustavo. You
Yeah, the
know the
Levi's
one.
ad.
No.
Oh
You
no, I'm
know
talking about that one.
you know the one. I won't bring it
Oh,
up.
yeah, the
No,
sticker.
I'm not bringing it up.
But is that the one?
It was pretty, yeah.
Yeah, that
The
was
toilet one?
crazy. That one was bad too.
I'm not speaking on this. I'm not speaking on
The
this.
toilet one was bad. I think the Levi's one was
Yeah.
bad. I thought that was like cool. There was on like horses and like jeans and whatnot. It was just straight cheeks from there on after.
Yeah.
So is the
There was
halftime
nothing.
show.
Well, yeah, but
I saw a lot of cheeks in the halftime show, and I was kind of like, I was there with my dad and like his girlfriend and like around my family, and I was kind of like, I don't know. I
It was
should probably
geek.
be watching this halftime show alone. Like, I don't know what's going
I don't know.
on.
I don't think it's
'Cause-
crazy. I feel like other halftime shows have had performers where like they're
Yeah.
dancing.
I don't know. That's like you got kids watching. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be like, I wouldn't want my kids to see a bunch of people shaking their butts.
Well, give them an iPad or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
It was pretty funny.
sports. It's for everybody. I don't know. It's crazy. But what
Yeah.
else?
Well, Drake, May, and the Caleb conversation.
Drake
I say that
sucks.
convo's over. That convo was over. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, no. What about that Mike Tyson ad? The only good ad that I
Okay,
thought was
when
good was Mike Tyson,
Mhm.
where he was like, "You need to eat real food." I'm like, "Thank you." Instead of all these stupid weight loss drugs, and like you get all these people who are kind of like not really fat, but they're like, "I'm so fat, and I took this weight loss drug that I injected in me, and now I'm not fat." Like, good on Mike Tyson, because that's been half of the advertisements I've seen for
Mhm.
like the past month. It's ridiculous. I
Just
don't
promoting
Ozempic
slop.
and AI.
like Ozempic, the GLP-1, and then you get AI. It's like, dude, we might be in hell. They
The
are
game is gone.
we're going down the rings of Dante's Inferno, and it's only getting
Yeah,
worse, man.
dude,
It's only
those are
getting
so bad.
worse.
I was hoping at
Mhm.
least for something
Yeah.
decent, man. You remember like the Doritos used to have so many good ads.
Well,
The
Mhm.
it's because
game's gone.
you can't really like push with the ads now because everybody's kind of sensitive. So if you do something that like pisses somebody off, like your stock is gonna tank.
You can still
Hmm.
be creative in the ads, and they weren't creative. They were just using a bunch of like AI and a bunch of like neutral stuff, and we're like, let's call it a day. But like neutral stuff that wasn't even like interesting to the viewer.
It
Yeah,
was
no,
so
it
boring.
felt so safe. Like it felt like it could have been a Thursday night football game. It really could have been a
Yeah.
Thursday night football
Yeah.
game.
For like a
And
regular season game.
like the type that you just turn off halfway through and you're like, okay, I've seen enough. I know they're gonna win. And
I
that,
mean,
man,
it was so bad, bro. I was hoping because it was 19-7 at some point with that Matt Collins touchdown. I'm like, okay, here we go. He's gonna ramp up. They score another touchdown. It's 19-14. The game's back. And then Drake made pick, and that's essentially the game over.
this is why we need a Bears versus Jets Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Justin Fields, Caleb Williams. That would that would be something,
Yeah.
man.
There'd be something. Good thing that would never happen because he was
The
terrible.
two former Detroit assistant coaches going at it. If the Jets can somehow figure out how to
They would
get
never figure
themselves
it
out
out.
of hell, we're like the world is here right now, and Dante's Inferno, they're at like the ninth ring, man.
Yeah.
They are down bad.
They're
Oh
horrid.
God.
They're
I thought
horrid, man.
and you thought that they were gonna be like good with Rodgers, and then he just up and is like, oh, screw you guys, I'm
Mhm.
out. Goes
I mean, it's
to
understandable.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Where's the loyalty, man? Where's the
Horrific, horrific scenes. Well, I guess we'll go with the obvious one. Drake May and Caleb combos.
Mhm.
I feel like that one's just as
it's
easy to
over?
say as
Well,
Joe over.
they're
Okay.
they're gonna they're gonna say that, oh, well, he made it to the Super Bowl and Caleb didn't, and that's gonna be their argument.
Yeah, but
Fatima,
they're
go
also
ahead.
gonna say that because I think like May did say per ESPN that he received like pain-killing injuections for his shoulder so that he could
Oh,
play the
here we
Super Bowl and
go
that so they're
again.
gonna say that he wasn't out
Excuses.
100.
Excuses. Sam Darnold had that oblique injury forever. I don't want
And
to
he's
hear
Sam
it.
Darnold. He's Sam
Yeah, it's
Darnold.
Sam freaking
Sam
Darnold, bro.
Darnold beat you in a Super Bowl. Like,
He outplayed him.
I will
oh
say
my
a feel
God.
good story for Sam Darnold. I mean, he was in four
Yeah.
other teams. He had ups and
Yeah,
downs, and he won the Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson, before Josh Allen, and before
yep,
Baker Mayfield.
yeah, and Joe Burrow. It's
I mean,
crazy.
Joe Burrow did make it to the Super Bowl in his
Yeah,
first.
but he lost. And then he had a chance to go back again AFC champ game and lost. It just it low-key showed. I was saying about this yesterday that there's a quarterback development problem in the league. You know what I mean? They'll put the worst people around the line. They gave Sam Darnold Adam freaking Gase and wondered why he didn't work out. His best receiver was Robbie Chosen Anderson, Adam Gase, and a lineman full of Ronan's left testicle. I mean, who was out there blocking for Sam Darnold? Dude, there's a major development problem.
Yeah.
What about would my right testicle have been a better blocker? Would that
Can we just
I
talk
don't
why,
know.
about
why are you thinking about my balls?
can we just talk about Caleb Williams and Drake May comparisons? I
Yeah,
think we should.
I was just saying that because what I'm trying to say is that Sam Darnold's line was balls. It was terrible. There was nothing good there
My
for sure.
my
Yours
balls
specifically.
specifically.
Yeah, just to clown you a little bit. Well, back to that convo. I think those have got put to rest. I mean, they they played what? Bunch of nobodies, and then you go in there and talk about the massive hype, how he should have won MVP, and then he played horrific. I
It was
mean, the
like
combos is over. Caleb, there were 7 sacks that Super Bowl. Caleb would have at least avoided 5 of those, at
well,
least.
it was also Will Campbell is
Yeah,
a future Amazon worker in his own words. So, Will Campbell, that
he was
guy,
bad.
we were pushing to draft him too.
Oh
That's
Speak for
yeah.
yourself. I
that's
wasn't.
No, I was.
uh
I'm not gonna lie, I was.
I did
I
not
think
want
we
him. His
need
arms are way too short.
I think we need to pull the records on that one because I remember around draft season, you were saying something about that.
Yeah, no, I said I like Will Campbell and I think he's good. I just don't think we should take him. His arms are way too short in this show. He kept getting long armed the entire night by Uchenna Nwosu and Derek Hall. It's as simple as that. 14 hurries in one night, most in NFL history and NFL Super Bowl history.
Didn't he say that if you give up like what, one sack a game, that like something like that? He was saying some crap when he was at LSU and like,
Oh my
came back
God,
and
I
bit
forgot
him
what
in
it
the
was.
ass.
Yeah. And then he also like when he got drafted, he was like, I'd die for Drake May. Buddy, you died. You got
Dra
him killed.
Drake May died for you.
Drake May
Like,
died because of
geez.
you. Drake May
Oh
died
man.
because of you. He's gonna get kicked inside a guard. He cannot play tackle at an elite level. I
Yeah,
think we
that's
can agree on
tragic.
that.
That's
He
tragic.
is not a tackle whatsoever. He's way too slow on his feet. His arms are very short, and an initial punch should be from him. And he's just getting long arm. If you remember specifically, there was a false start that he had called on him. He got bulldozed. Regardless, how do you start early and still lose? I don't get it. He's
Yeah.
terrible.
I think we also need to talk about an enemy of ours. You
Uh-oh.
know who? The one
Bayless.
that gave up? No, the one that
Bayless.
gave up.
Oh, DJ?
Ah, well, no, actually, let's
We
talk
can talk about
about
Bayless
Velas.
because he won a ring now.
Yeah. Super Bowl
Velas has a
winner,
ring.
Bayless.
Jesus, man.
Bayless
I'm
Well,
hoping
Jones.
look, I'll phrase it like this. In the same way that Velas Jones won a ring, I have two state championship titles.
there you go.
So,
Yeah.
hey, look.
So you are Bayless Jones.
We are Bayless Jones.
No, I did my job when I went out there.
No, there you go.
I did
Wh-
not
What
fumble
other
any
trader were you
balls.
thinking about? Because I was thinking about Bayless.
No, I'm thinking of enemies. I am thinking of
Mm.
people in our division, organizations in our division, and specifically one that gave up the quarterback that just won the Super Bowl.
Vikings.
Minnesota
Mm-hmm.
Vikings.
I know they're
Mm-hmm.
sick to their stomachs right
And they're
now.
stuck
Talk
with
about that, Ronan.
nine.
And yeah,
Jesus.
they gave up Sam Darnold to get 9.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna
brutal.
go a little back to the Caleb versus Drake May comparison since I feel like we've barely talked about that. So Drake May is good. Let's not deny that. I mean, he had a really good season. He has a great arm and good runs as well. And I mean, during the season, he looked great. That's why he was in serious talks for the MVP. But in my opinion, and I think to one that you guys would agree as well, Caleb Williams, like he just moves different. He when a play breaks down and when protection isn't perfect, when it's third and long and the defense knows he's gonna throw it. He's cool. He's calm and collected. And we saw it the whole season. He's creative and confident. And he doesn't feel like he's losing, and you can feel it watching him. Like he doesn't have the mentality where it's like, oh, we're gonna lose. Like he knows he can turn it around. And
Mhm.
also his presence, Caleb, he commands the field, his teammates feed off him. He plays with
He
like
puts a lot of
swagger,
intensity.
but not in a fake way. It's earned. And you want the ball in his hands late because you believe that something is going to happen. And with Drake May, you're just hoping that the play call hits. And stats, people are gonna bring us stats and be like, well, Drake May's numbers are better, but box scores don't win rings.
No, they
And
don't.
when the
It
defense
didn't.
tightens up, I think I'd rather take the quarterback who can make something out of nothing.
And don't talk about the easiest schedule. You play the Jets and the Dolphins twice a freaking year. I mean, come on. You know what I mean?
Played the
That's only a
greatest
gimme.
football player of all time, Justin Fields,
Yep.
twice in a year.
Tua as
How could he
well.
do it? And
I mean,
and the most mentally sound and mentally healthy person of all time to Tagovailoa.
I
That
mean,
man's brain, same par as Einstein.
yeah,
It
Like,
works
just
wonders.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know. He should be out in, in Cambridge studying right now. Man, I worry for Tua. I
I
really
do too.
do.
Mhm.
That's it's got to be just straight mashed potatoes in there,
Does
man.
he not have like anybody around him who can tell him like it's enough? Or do they just think that that money
He
talks
doesn't
for
listen.
itself?
He doesn't listen. They told him
Yeah, he
multiple
probably just
times.
doesn't listen.
They advised him to
Oh
wear a
yeah.
guardian cap. He didn't want to. The doctor said like you should medically retire. He didn't want to.
I'm sorry,
And I told him don't come back.
I just don't
He just
get
doesn't
people
listen.
who choose to not wear the Guardian caps when they really should.
Yeah,
Well, it's like a
ridiculous.
mobility thing, and it's like, you know, it is kind of like heavier and it weighs on your head. And when you're a quarterback and you have to snap, 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 like I mean, Kirk Cousins, he used to look all goofy with the flak jacket he'd wear.
Oh yeah,
That I used to think I was like, man, he looks like a weeble wobble out there. It was ridiculous, but
he's
it kept
something,
him
all
around.
right.
Who do you think's going to be the Dolphins quarterback? I heard aren't they moving on from Tua?
Yeah, he's either benched or he's gone. They're saying Malik Willis. They said Halfley's going to bring him down from Green Bay.
No,
Mm,
no. Give Quinn Ewers a shot.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Really?
really know if I'd
Dog.
agree,
Dog. I
but I
give
guess
Quinn Ewers a shot.
on to the next thing though, because that we're steering off with terrible quarterbacks. Well, we got some important dates here. February 17th, next week, to March 3rd is the window to a franchise tag. Is there anybody that we would franchise tag?
I don't think so. I think
Mhm.
if they were to potentially franchise tag someone, it would be
Probably
maybe Jaquan
Brisker.
Brisker, but I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah.
even then, that's a maybe.
I don't think they
Billings.
would franchise tag him, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Franchise tag Billings.
okay. We
That
got,
would
yeah,
that'd
it
be
would be
something.
terrible. February 23rd to March 2nd is the NFL Combine. So we're going to get a good idea of who the right players are in terms of physicality. Because remember last year that we said that Ryan Poles released the draft off the what, RAS score?
Yeah, the raw athletic score. I
Yep,
made a
yep.
whole AI to figure that out, and he just said, "You know what? Screw you. I'm not doing that anymore."
Yeah,
And we had our
stop.
best draft ever.
There you go. I am so sick of people drafting over athletic ability instead of their actual capabilities of what could they bring on there. He finally took players who may not be as athletic, but are elite on the play field. Like I'm pretty sure Loveland didn't grade out too high on the RAS score, but guess what? He can play.
Loveland's a dog. I don't know. I don't
He
Yeah.
know
is.
that.
I'm pretty sure Burden did grade high on the RAS score, but even then, I finally stopped listening to that. And then we got March 11th, March 9th to the 11th. That's the free agency legal tampering method, aka,
Mm.
the actual free agency. And then March 11th at 4 p.m., free agency begins, and they're now allowed to go to the stadium or the city, whatever they're going to sign to, and
You
then
said you
be
said it's
at that
when?
there. March 11th at 4, but the tampering period is March 9th to
Mm.
11th.
That's right around our finals time.
Yeah, it's
That's
literally like right that
brutal.
same week. So it's gonna be a brutal week.
That's brutal. Because you're gonna be in a
Horrific.
final, and it's gonna be like the Bears sign Trey Hendrickson, and I'm gonna hear
Yeah.
you screaming from down the hall, "Holy shit!"
Yeah. Just
You
young, I'm
got
gonna
you
get
gotta kick
kicked
that you
out.
gotta kick down the door into my finals or like pull a fire alarm or something.
Okay. Let's not say that on
That would.
camera.
No, do
It
it.
would it
Do it,
would not be
Gustavo.
good at all. I think
Mm-hmm.
legal
No.
tampering is what we find out how serious Ryan Poles is in that free agency, especially if he wants to get
Mm-hmm.
Trey. And then the most important night, April 23rd to the 25th, NFL draft. Okay. We know what can happen here with the NFL draft because do we trade our picks for Crosby or do we keep them? That kind of depends what we do in free agency or what we do in the beginning if we're going to move on from DJ Moore.
Yeah, I heard that we're not going to. I heard that we're going
Okay,
to restructure his contract. Did you hear that as well?
I did as well. Yeah, because they said the coaches love him, they're not going to let him go, which I
Mm.
understand. They love who he is and what he brings to the team. It's just that how much are you willing to give up for Crosby if he wants to come here?
It's just like why give up for Crosby when you can just get Hendrickson? We've wanted him. He's got that relationship with Allen. I don't think he wants to leave the Raiders. Like
I
you're
don't
gonna
know
hear
why.
all these like back and forth reports. He's got Clint Kubiak. He's got his franchise guy coming in Mendoza.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really understand it. I would say you restructure DJ, you bring in, because we got a squad. Like,
we
let
do.
these guys develop in the system. Like, give it a year or two. Because DJ, he's like, what, 29,
28, I think.
28? Yeah,
Still pretty
like,
young.
he's still pretty young. Like,
Hmm.
I see him as kind of like Keenan Allen reliable, where he can
Okay.
play into like 33 and still be good. And we'd probably get like, a second at most for him after, that whole deadline. But restructure his contract, like make him a little bit more appealing. And then once the deadline hits, you kind of look and see. But I mean, we got enough depth right now, which is, hey, we got good problems going into
We
this
do.
offseason. And that's, it's
There's
very
moves to be
new.
made and,
It's
and, and
very
money
new.
to be fixed because some
Yeah.
money has to be
Hmm.
changed around. We are looking pretty bad right now in terms of cap.
hmm I
And
think, yeah, it's
go
it's
ahead,
win
sorry.
now. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
win now, and a lot of people are going to want to restructure to stay around.
I agree. At the
Mhm.
bare minimum, right now, you have to understand that your window's opening here. You're stepping into Caleb's 30 into the league with the best offensive structure and scheme he's ever been in. You got to
Mm.
go all in now. You either go get Trey or you find a way to make the money work and bring in more help on D. So that's what's holding us back.
Mhm.
I would think what happens is we'll take a big swing for Trey because Poles is going to want to be cheap, at least with his picks.
Okay.
And then if we don't get him, then I would say we kind of push heavy for Crosby. But I don't know, man. Or we
I
could
can
just go
agree. I can
super
agree.
cheap.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, you don't even know, dude. Because there are times we would cheap out, like especially at the deadline, and you'd be like, "What is this guy doing?" Because Joe
But
Tryon didn't do jack diddly squat.
that was so dumb.
It was
I don't
horrific.
like I don't understand why we got him, but
I didn't
Yeah,
even know who he was like when he got him.
we
I
didn't
only
he didn't even
remembered
play.
him. Huh?
He didn't even play.
He did, but like barely. He was like a semi-rotational guy.
Scrub,
I
scrub.
mean, I knew who he was because I remember seeing him drafted in the first round when the Bucks won the Super Bowl, and I liked him out of Washington. And then he just did nothing. And this was behind Shaquille Barrett and like a good Bucks D line, and he still did nothing.
That is true.
So very disappointed now. You know what's next? Fatima, I'll let you take the reins on this one because you felt very strongly about it with the stadium.
Oh,
So we're talking about the stadium now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
So Fox 32 Chicago reports that Illinois lawmakers and the Bears are getting closer to an agreement on an Arlington Heights stadium deal, which I think is great news. I would be so glad if the Bears stay in Illinois and they don't move to Gary, Indiana. Indiana does not deserve it. They already have the Colts, they already have the Pacers. You guys do not need the Chicago Bears. Why do you, like, and I feel like they would want to rename it to like Gary Bears or like even
Yeah.
if they were to move to Indiana, I don't see how they would keep the Chicago. But anyways, we were at a party yesterday and it was my cousin's birthday party. And my family was talking about it. I was talking about it amongst my cousins. And my cousin's dad was talking about how we were talking about the move and how we were really pushing for the Arlington Heights move and he was like, "Yeah, but the people of Arlington Heights are going to get taxed." Okay?
Mm.
So what?
Yeah, so what?
Like
They
at
can
Chicago
suck
like
it up.
and the
Yeah.
people in Chicago taxes like hit like crazy. Like I'm sure the people at Arlington Heights can take a few an
Do a
increase
couple
in their
$100.
taxes. And not just that, but if that many people go to Arlington Heights for Bears games, people are probably going to want to stay there. The businesses, they're going to get more money as well. They
They're
can
gonna
benefit
boom.
from it.
I think there's a benefit all the way around. So I want to give my opinion before I let Ronan in here because I know we talked about
Mhm.
this before. If you moved to Gary for any reason, it's just happened to face to all fans. I
Mhm.
mean, think about it, man. Gary, out of all places, is already one. Then
What's
two
even in
would
Gary
be,
besides like crime
Michael
and death
Jackson.
and
Michael Jackson was
hell?
born in Gary, Indiana.
he's dead,
Mm.
so it's not like it matters anyways. So, you bring that up. There's nothing in
Yeah,
Gary,
okay.
Indiana.
Okay, but you guys need to
He was
remember, I was
born there,
at
but
that.
did he go back to live there in Gary, Indiana? Was it such a
Hell
Well,
no.
magical
no.
place? No.
Hell
Jackson
No.
no.
5. They all
Exactly.
got
Yeah.
out.
There's no
First,
benefit.
first Super Bowl performer, Michael Jackson,
It's still horrific idea to do that. Because even
whose
then, I
halftime
can,
show I went to. Okay.
okay, dude, you did not go. But the thing is for me is like you finally get good, you get offensive continuity, and the first thing you do is want to go to a new state? Like, really?
Mm.
Thank God they're finally fixing it because honestly, if they moved to Indiana, there would have been a lot of backlash. And I want your opinion on that, Ronan. What would you have
Mhm.
done if it was Indiana?
I really don't know. I would have been.
Would have lost your mind?
I would do things that I cannot even say on our free
Perfect.
thinking podcast.
It'd
Yeah,
be
bad
bad.
things would have happened.
Well, what
I
are your
would have.
thoughts now on what they're doing?
Mhm.
I think it's good, but like I really don't understand why we don't just stay in Chicago. We're the Chicago Bears,
Okay, but
and
who's gonna
like
pay for that stadium?
I'll
We
pay for the
aren't.
stadium. I
Okay.
will. I will go around the city and knock on every single door, be like, give me $5 for the stadium. I get a couple million people to do that. It's
What
five
is about
million
embezzle?
dollars.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's a $1 billion project.
we're gonna
Mhm.
open up a daycare. We'll
Okay.
we'll
Yeah,
do
well,
that.
it's interesting stuff for sure. Well, this one's going to be a dome. They've already said it's 100% a dome. It's going to look just like the Raider Stadium. What are your thoughts on that
Hmm.
now?
I hope it doesn't look like the Raiders
Well,
Stadium.
the same builders that built their stadium is coming to Chicago. So,
Really? Wait, so
yeah,
they're confirmed to be coming
Mhm.
to Chicago?
they've already got a contract with them.
Yeah. I
So,
don't know.
what are
I
your
would have
thoughts?
preferred it to be like SoFi.
Mhm.
SoFi is really pretty.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it's real nice.
obviously I don't think this is the reason, but I'm starting to think that maybe because the team actually got good, Illinois lawmakers decided, okay, now's the time.
Mm.
They had to pull one in fourth quarter there because I really thought they were moving to Gary, Indiana for a second.
It's just
If
like
we
a
went to
leverage
Gary,
thing.
yeah,
It's just a stupid leverage thing that they were doing because
For sure.
Pritzker wants all the money for himself. He needs more cheeseburgers and French fries, and I don't like
yeah.
Pritzker. That's my opinions on him. He's
As long as we get our stadium, it
As
just
long as we get the stadium
hmm
still in Illinois.
it was just so disappointing. It really felt like they were trying to, put some pressure on the Bears, and it worked,
No, it
But we're gonna
worked.
see if they actually do it because when would they start it? Because they've taken forever, taken 2 years already to even put shovels in the ground, and then we don't know if it'll take another 2, 3 years. The Bills, for the love of God, set their sights 3 years ago, and their stadium's gonna be done by next year already.
Mhm.
So why can't we
Yeah.
follow suit?
It's probably not going to happen while we're all in Chicago.
No,
Maybe
exactly.
Fatima, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
not two of us.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. It's probably gonna be done. Probably be in the shovels next year, and then probably gonna finish in like 2030, and that's just way too long.
Yeah, jeez.
It's just how it goes. They take forever to get this stuff done. We're gonna find out what's going on, but the NFL season is over now for every single team. It's
It's
just now
over.
pain and suffering and looking to the draft. Is that right?
Mhm.
It's
The
over.
season, it always feels like the seasons last like 2 weeks. Like
Yeah.
they fly by so fast.
I mean, it just felt like yesterday we were watching the 0-2 Bears and we were freaking out. And all of a sudden,
Hmm
look at this, man.
Dude,
But
I was ready
we
to
got
like blow my head off. I was so pissed off. I
hmm
was so mad. I was like, we are never getting out of this hole. Ben
No,
no.
Johnson sucks. And every time somebody comes to Chicago, they lose like 60 IQ points and they like drag their knuckles everywhere. Like that's what happens whenever we got a Chicago coach. Like it happened with Waldron, it happened with
Yeah.
Eberflus, and then Ben Johnson just comes in with like he's like, I'm gonna like kill everybody. And
It
love it,
worked.
man.
it was like Matt LaFleur, you're over.
He
I don't
We
was
needed
know.
it.
over.
I thought that Ben was gonna have, obviously we started off 0-2, but I thought that he was gonna have more of a scrappier season since it was his first season as, like full on coach. But he obviously like nobody was expecting this season for the Bears. And it was a
Yeah.
great season.
I mean, it worked out perfectly. When we started 0-2, I was like, there's no way I waited 6.5 freaking months for this to end up in the same spot. I was going to lose it.
Yeah, I was
But
pressed.
Ben, the one and only, my glorious Ben Johnson,
Mhm.
we trust in Ben, and Ben we trust. Shout out Windy City Sports Cards. Is just, I couldn't believe it, man. To recap, because all of the season's done. There will be no more games, no more nothing. Let's give our favorite moment of the season, Ronan. Go ahead. Everybody's
Mhm.
gonna go
Oh,
around and
when
a
I
favorite
was in
moment.
Arizona watching the Bears Bengals game and Colston
Oh
Loveland
my
decides to have the
God.
craziest play of
Yeah.
all time. That was crazy.
How'd you
Oh
watch
no.
it?
Huh?
How'd you watch it? I thought your Wi-Fi was horrific.
I watched it on TV. Yeah. No, oh, but no, it was the DJ Moore catch. The DJ
That's
Moore
Yeah.
catch, watching that with my dad was fun.
hmm
man.
I think for me, the Packers games, I want to say either the playoff one or the other one where it was the DJ Moore walk off, the one that won NFL moment of
Oh
the
yeah, moment of
year.
the year.
But I don't, they're both like I both love those for like different. reasons, like the same but different reasons. But I remember the playoff one specifically. I was watching it in Mexico, and in Mexico, like it was really hard to watch football games, especially Bears games. But obviously, like that one, they aired it on the TV because you know it's a playoff game. It's Bears versus
Yep.
Packers, and like I was watching the playoff one, and then obviously they won, and it was a good moment. And then I remember the walk-off one. I was on my living room and we had just gotten a new TV and it was like a huge TV. So it just was just another experience.
Another aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I, I feel like everybody says the Bears and the DJ Moore. I feel like that one's an obvious one for obvious reasons. But low key, I think that week three against the Cowboys, because that's like changed everything. If we
Oh
lose
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
we
Cowboys,
killed them.
yeah, if we lose to the Cowboys, the season's over. I mean, you go 0-3, you lose to Matt Eberflus, the Cowboys, it would have been over. The fact that we would have go back to Chicago, reignite ourselves into the cardiac Bears. Caleb had probably had one of his better games as a pro that day. We obliterated them. We showed Eberflus who's daddy. And it was just an overall great game. And you were like, wait, it's 1-2. Maybe we got something. It just continued, pros up until we lost to the Ravens. I feel like that Ravens loss really helped us propel. So
Mhm.
I think week three against the Cowboys was like save it all moment. Ben Johnson is here.
I also thought those like two games were really interesting. Like the Raiders one where they won off the missed field goal, and then the Commanders one where
Blocked
they
kick.
the
What a
block kick.
right.
My
Length and
bad.
connection, Josh
Block
Blackwell.
kick. And then the and then obviously the Commanders one where they won from
So Moody,
The Moody field goal.
uh, I missed that guy, but he missed like three field goals in Washington. So maybe
Yeah,
it was a good thing we let him go.
I think it was very much like a moment thing. Like I'm not gonna say like writing off the moment type of thing for Moody. And I mean that
Mhm.
was the only game where he kicked for the Bears. So
Best cap. He kicked in the next game against the Saints. I was there. Arrow still wasn't good. He kicked two field goals and a couple extra points that day for the Bears. Made
hmm
all of them. So, you know what? The fact that Moody was here and he did that for us and won a perfect revenge game. And the refs were
hmm
terrible that game. I know you remember that game, Ronan.
hmm
They're abysmal. And the fact that we walked out with that win, amazing.
But after that, Ben was very basically like, yeah, Cairo Santos for the rest of the season. And I remember you guys were pretty mad about that.
I was
I
mad because the
remember.
problem is his leg is so weak. I love Cairo, he's accurate. But it's the fact that once he gets to 50 and plus, can't count on him.
I obviously really liked Moody in that Commanders game, but I did have some doubts just because of like the whole like 49er situation and how they cut him. And I was like, I mean, he had a good game, but like, do I really trust him to be the starting kicker for the Bears moving forward? That was
I
where
guess
my
that's
worry
fair.
came in.
I would have preferred him to stayed. I would have liked for them to try two kickers. I mean, if it's a 60-yarder before half, why not bring out Moody? You got to try something different. So I wish we would have seen a little bit more of that. But I mean, I
Okay,
trusted
yeah, I
Ben and
do
them.
agree.
You know what I mean? You got to be able to try to consistently make 55 plus yarders because that's essentially the new age of the NFL now. They have kicking balls for
hmm
crying out loud. Specific football is made to kick, so it goes further. So we're gonna see how that goes. But Ronan, anything else you want to share before we finish up here?
No, gotta get this video ready to publish and get the
Yes.
hashtags ready and
No more
uh
traders, no more haters, no more nothing. They
I'm
want
gonna
to
make
dog
I'm
on
gonna
us.
make the oh, why is music playing
Okay.
on my thing? No, yeah, I'm gonna make an AI image of Caleb standing over Drake May.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Let's do that. And make sure
Hmm.
you put on there if it is like owned. Just he owns him so much better than him.
You're gonna
We
kill
love
like
it.
5 trees making that thumbnail.
Well,
You should
guess what?
see some of the stuff that's online right now. I think
Yeah.
that the killing 5 trees, what are we? This paper? No, we're gonna be
Yeah.
draining the lagoon.
You know how
The
much water was used in those
lagoon.
terrible vodka ads as well? Get on them, not
Mhm.
us. They're the
Yeah, it was
freaking
probably more than
trillionaires.
what they did to make the vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
You don't understand. There's bad
And that's
stuff
just
out here.
computers. Like people are like, do you know how much water that was used to make this? It's like, dude, do you know how much water is needed to run like any computer anywhere? It's just that now everybody is accessing all these data centers and mind control and
Yeah, but
chemicals in the water.
think of how many people are using AI. It's like way more people.
It's
than
like the
that.
same kind of usage. It pretty much is the same kind of
Mm,
usage.
I don't know. I think it's actively killing the planet, but
There's a lot of stuff that's actively killing
There's a
the
lot of
planet.
stuff that's
hmm
out there, but
600 private jets all left from
hmm
San Francisco
mhm.
at the same time. I don't
Oh
think it's
yeah,
really an us
that's doing
problem.
crazy
I
damage.
don't
I
think it's
don't
an
think
us problem.
it definitely is. People want to pin it on the local people saying it's us. Pin it on the billionaires flying on
hmm
private jets
We have to drink
polluting.
we have to drink freaking paper straws while like
Yep.
all these guys like give me a
No, yeah,
break.
I don't like
Yeah.
paper straws though. That is one thing where it's like I feel like obviously like don't pollute the planet, but I do think that plastic straws should be used because
Mm.
drinking out of a paper straw is actually painful.
I have to go
Yeah,
to
they break
LA
mid
soon
sip.
and they're gonna do that stuff where I have to drink out of the paper straws.
You love
I'm
that
scared to
stuff.
go to
Mhm.
LA.
You gotta go see the LA Rams at SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Mhm.
find
You gotta
Matthew
do it.
Stafford and be
Which
like,
the super is the next Super Bowl site? Where are your Chicago Bears will be playing against the Jacksonville Jaguars? The colors are
oh,
green and orange.
here's a little fun tidbit
Let's hear it.
to end the show. Caleb Williams is the single most voted bet on player to win the MVP next year.
Mhm.
There you go. There you go. And why
But
wouldn't
they
it?
also did
He's
the same
only
thing
gonna
with
get
Justin
better.
Fields. So
And
bear in
Trubisky and
mind,
Trubisky
bear in mind they did that with Fields.
Ooh,
So
and
bet on
and the
Justin
same thing with
Fields to win
Trubisky.
the MVP.
I bet on Justin Fields to win the MVP.
Well, that
To
explains
be
a lot.
fair,
Mhm.
I didn't ever think it was gonna work with the offensive structure, but we have way better offensive structure than all those guys ever combined. So I believe in it, and
Mhm.
you got to believe in
Yeah.
Ben, as
All
we
right, I gotta
always
get this
do.
uploaded.
All right,
Okay.
this
So.
is season 3, episode 7. We'll be seeing you guys next time.
Bye.